So this one comes from Feet on Twitter. His name is Feet, F-E-E-E-T, so an extra E in there. Who is going to crash the playoffs is his question. So I think he's asking which team that was not in the playoffs this past year has the best chance of getting there. So over in the AFC, here are the teams that just missed out. Steelers, Broncos, Raiders, Colts, Jets. Those last four all finished 7-9. In the NFC, Rams missed out at 9-7. Bears, Cowboys, Falcons, and Buccaneers. So of those teams, who do you think is most likely to crash the playoff party this year?
I think the Cowboys would probably be my number one team on there, where I just go, I expect it. First off, I think just the new energy, the new regime, Mike McCarthy, everything like that, that's worth a win or two in itself, just right there, in the first year. Usually new head coaches and a guy that's proven and won Super Bowls like that, I think is going to give them a different look, a different attitude. Their defense is going to be a lot different this year with Mike Nolan, the bottom line is they got a really talented roster. They do. No matter what, it's still got talent on it. Now it's just going to be about a head coach managing the game the right way, coming into games with the right game plans and things like that. So I think that would be my number one. Man. And then, after that, there are some good teams there. I think the next two teams I look at more than any would be Pittsburgh and Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I think those are two teams, as much as I'm hopeful for Denver and Oakland, I think Pittsburgh and Indy just have a few more proven commodities about them that I trust more than Denver and Oakland at this point. Of course, with Big Ben back, and if he could stay healthy and that defense is a Super Bowl type defense, yeah, I look at them as going, watch out for them a little bit. And, with the Colts, again, I think the Colts were, really a playoff caliber team last year. But when Jacoby Brissett got hurt, they lost the game there. And then when he got back healthy, he did not play well, and that really hurt their chances. But I look at their team as a whole and go, man, front seven, good. Offensive line, best in football. Some receivers and tight ends that are pretty good. I just think the Colts are one of those teams. It's going to be dependent on Phillip Rivers and him taking care of the ball. But I think those are the teams that jump out to me more than others.
It's funny you bring up the Colts, and when you were talking about most improved quarterbacks, I was thinking, like, man, maybe Phillip Rivers, not the fact that he'll improve as a quarterback, but his production may improve just because of the offensive line they have there in Indianapolis. They should have a really strong running game. I feel like if you look at his stats and actual production on the field, Phillip Rivers may look like one of the most improved quarterbacks going into next year.
It's a good way to say it, Amon. It is. And you're right. I mean, it wouldn't shock me, and I think the big point is what you said, the offensive line be better. He was behind a crap offensive line with the Chargers the last few years. And there was a lot of games where you just felt like, man, Phillip Rivers is going to have to sit in there and make a lot of plays if they want to win this game. And he did it 2 years ago. And then last year, of course, he had some moments where he didn't do it, and it hurt their football team. But I think he is with a team and a support system and in a system that he knows that hopefully he'll have enough knowledge and just realize I don't have to do everything for this team. If I get sacked or got to throw the ball away, we're good enough to the next down. We can run the ball for 5 yards still, or, we'll protect long enough to where I'll be able to throw in a 3rd and 10 for a 12-yard completion and get the first down. Hopefully that'll be the case for Phillip Rivers.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.